Zoo horror caught on camera, a child falling into a gorilla exhibit. Authorities killing the endangered gorilla to protect that little boy.
Harambe, the 450-pound gorilla.
It says Harambe's death is a blow to saving endangered species.
After 10 minutes, a zoo worker taking aim, shooting and killing the 17-year-old endangered silverback gorilla named Harambe.
Harambe, R.I.P. Harambe.
Harambe.
Harambe has Harambe. Harambe. Harambe.
Human life or animal life here? So what is the decision?
What if I told you that one gorilla's death would be mourned by millions? That a zoo in Cincinnati would be the center of a massive scandal? That a dead gorilla would bowl third in a general election? What if I told you that an event that should have faded into oblivion stayed carved into the very fabric of pop culture? 4 years later, campaigns for Harambe 2020 can be found all over the internet, inspired by the energetic Harambe 2016 movement. Even as time passed, something about Harambe's death stuck with the public, a relic amongst memes, breaking the trend and avoiding the doomed obscurity of memes of years past. Humor is used to heal after a tragedy. Following the 9/11 attacks, Gilbert Gottfried joked about air travel, making a quip that flights have to stop at the World Trade Center first. Needless to say, this didn't go over well. Memes operate differently than stand-up. Often created within hours of the event, they kickstart the healing process much earlier than has ever before been seen. Humor has always been used to help the public process traumatic events, but memes allow immediate humor, ranging from a couple of hours for a household tragedy to years for public controversy or devastation. A situation like North Korea threatening the US with nuclear weapons is fair game for jokes in the eyes of the internet. An event such as potential mass destruction seemingly should be taken seriously, but memes are quick to come to that, make fun of this threat. From hours to years for acceptable humor, to seconds after the event, memes have changed the timeline of humor in public discourse. But do memes go too far? Should there be a mourning, non-joking period? Or do the memes provide benefits to public healing and outweigh the cons? Harambe's death initially started as a serious news story, drenched in controversial opinions. From the zoo, who made the right choice to save the child as quickly as possible, to the counterpoint. No, it was the mom's fault, and Harambe never deserved to die. However, right after the event was reported on traditional media outlets, the internet caught wind of it, latching onto Harambe's immediately, and made him a martyr. From Harambe's glorification, he became an internet sensation, and a tool. But how? Well, the humor surrounding memes is a unifying front on the internet. People with similar ideologies can unite under memes, and Harambe didn't invent this format. Pepe, a cartoon frog, was well recognized by millennials, Gen Z, and internet savants alike. He has been adopted by the Hong Kong protesters against bills set in place by their government. Originally an amusing sketch created to troll the internet, due to Pepe the Frog's recognizability and the young demographic he represents, choosing him as a figurehead not only brings humor into a dark situation, it creates a key camaraderie among the group. Harambe, a meme born a decade after Pepe, serves a similar role. While not yet a protest symbol, Harambe is used as a front for other rhetorical situations. Politics, public discourse, even day-to-day interactions between people. However, not everyone is a fan of memes. Many find millennial humor as dark, disorienting, and strange. Yet, it seems so right. The death of an endangered gorilla is no laughing matter. Some would go as far as to say that Harambe's death was cold-blooded murder. So, why are millennials laughing? The answer to that isn't simple, but likely it's correlated with the online culture of the 2000s. Shows such as Rick and Morty, BoJack Horseman, and the network Adult Swim utilized the offbeat humor that came along with this generation. The general consensus is that such strange and unexpected humor came to be due to the political climate of today. There is little certainty of what will happen in the next few years. Climate change, school shootings, a distrust in our political leaders. The aura of uncertainty creates a vacuum, filled with dark humor, meant to counteract the despair felt by many. political climate creates a scenario for dark humor to become popular, and a taste of dark humor allowed for dank memes such as Harambe to assume, connect, and unify the young adults of the 2000s nearly instantaneously. This band of online pedophiles that hopped on the Harambe meme train were quick to take the discussion of the situation a bit too far. On Twitter, while there were some legitimate deliberation of the subject, trolls began to tag the Cincinnati Zoo Twitter account in every meme post. This bombardment of inconsiderate posts were overwhelming for the zoo, which was trying to handle the situation and their public reputation, and they ended up deleting their account from Twitter. Where there was a respectable conversation involving the event, memes were quick to change the subject matter of discussion to essentially make fun instead of offering civil examination of the event. Another factor of the Harambe meme is how long it lasted. The internet is quick to kill memes over a certain period, whether it be a meme being overdone or the originality of the jokes being used up. The lifespan of the average meme is around a month, but Harambe has survived for 3 years now. A potential explanation for this meme's long lifespan is how the meme got started. Harambe was almost treated as a religious symbol when he died, so his mourning was to a degree sarcastic, but his memory and the movement behind the memes stuck with the people. From Google Analytics and data, it can be seen that every year on the anniversary of his death, there is a spike in searches for the late gorilla. So initially, memes revolving around Harambe were meant to be satirical, but now the memes are about remembering Harambe, and perhaps remembering the online crusade in his name. The continuous support from the internet and society has gotten celebrities and public figures involved as well. Entrepreneur, engineer, and memer Elon Musk added to the Harambe timeline in the spring of 2019. He tweeted a SoundCloud link that was a rap about Harambe. There's really no backstory to this rap, apart from the fact that Musk is into memes and was just posting some original content. Elon has a large Twitter presence and is often involved in meme content, so his support, in addition to the library of Harambe memes, is one that is a big deal. Here's the song.
R.I.P. Harambe, sipping on some Bombay, we on the way to heaven, amen, amen.
When you first see Harambe, if you're like most people, the first thing you feel is the need to laugh. A controversy spun into an international story, often told with a religious fervor. But most experts agree that this gorilla deserved to live. Looking at the meaning behind Harambe unveils the real controversy. Should the despair felt by members of the internet communities and the discussion of sensitive content be expressed by simplicity and crudeness? Or in other words, by dank memes?
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.